Yo, what is up, everybody? This is Jumpin here, and today I got a platinum speed run for you guys, but guess what? This is not my gameplay. This is actually one of my new friends, zHHk's gameplay, and he also has a YouTube channel. What's going on, man?
Yeah, dude, what's up? What's good?
What's up? So what's your YouTube channel? What is it exactly?
Well, the name for it is kind of retarded, but the content I post is primarily Mass Effect, even though I do some other stuff as well. But my YouTube name is La Coca Nostradamus, and you're going to have to make an annotation for that.
I definitely might have to. Of course, guys, if you want to check out his YouTube, if you haven't already, it's going to be in the description. And if I'm going to be honest with you, you are the only other Mass Effect poster on YouTube that I actually have watched some of the videos. Believe it or not.
Man, I'm honored. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's hard not to watch some of your videos because you have some dope-ass speedruns. You have, like, the best platinum speedrun on your YouTube as of right now.
That I do.
Yes, you do. What was the clear time on your fastest platinum speedrun?
Well, there's kind of a little story, because we actually beat it the first day Platinum came out. We beat it in 12 minutes and 8 seconds. And then this Xbox team beat it after 2 weeks. Like yesterday, I think, and we were like, okay, let's go beat their time, and on our second run, we got a finishing time of 11 minutes and 30 seconds. So that is to date the fastest platinum speed run.
Yeah, that is very impressive, to be honest. And now I'm assuming this platinum speed run isn't going to be as fast as that, of course, but
no, this is just no class synergy whatsoever, and I'm playing my favorite class, which is the human soldier. I know a lot of people think he's a total piece of shit, but with the Claymore, this guy's just deadly, especially since we're reload canceling heathens on the PC.
Exactly. I don't know, like Human Claymore, I call him William Wallace. Do you get that reference at all?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, a lot of people don't understand that. They're like, who the hell is William Wallace? I'm like, oh, no, no way. No way you wouldn't know that, but yeah, he's definitely a deadly and awesome class, and it's a lot of fun to play as. Anyway, though, so, like I said, you're the only other YouTuber that I've watched, mainly because I like your content a lot, to be honest, and I decided, you know, you and me, we've been friendly messaging each other and commenting to each other's videos and stuff.
Yeah, even though there's a lot of people who seem to think that we're nemesises or something.
Oh no! Like I don't have a beef with any other person who does Mass Effect videos. There's no beef with me at all. I just think that that's stupid. Like there's no point to beef. Like why would you want to do that? But anyway, so what is it like playing on the PC compared to like? I mean, you don't even know what it's like to play on the Xbox, do you?
Well, actually, I do, because I used to be really big into Halo and COD, and I played both those on Xbox. But the obvious advantage we have on PC is the mouse and keyboard. I mean, it's just easier to control the mouse with your entire hand than it is to control 2 analog sticks with your thumbs. So
and you can also run and aim at the same time, right? Because of that
we can also do.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this game is a console port, so the key bindings are kind of, well, retarded. Because you have to change some of the actual game core files to be able to use different keys to sprint and take cover and all that stuff, because you do that with one button on the PC as well, unless you change it in the core game files.
Oh, well, that's actually a very useful thing, because, God, everybody hates that on the console, because you have to press, like, A to do everything, and it's,
yeah, it's spacebar for PC. It's spacebar for basically everything.
Yeah, that would be a nightmare for sure. I don't know, man. Like, so, like, what exactly? How many Mass Effect videos do you actually have, and how often do you post?
I post every day. I have, well, they're not all Mass Effect videos, but I have a total of 123 videos, I think.
All right. Now, what is your what do you think of Platinum though overall?
I think it's a gimmick. I think they only made it because a lot of people were bitching that gold is too easy. And the thing about it is that I like that they tried to add a new difficulty and increase the credit gain and all that stuff. It's cool that they did it, but the way it's implemented is just stupid, because The only thing they've actually done is increase the sync kill chance of every enemy to 80% except the Atlas, who's got 95%, so that means she'll pick you up unless you're standing on the stairs. Like, if I was standing right beneath the Banshee on those stairs, she wouldn't be able to grab me. But right here, she could grab me if I didn't have the Claymore, but that's one of my issues. The sync kills were increased because it's stupid, because it's so latency dependent anyway, that it's going to happen. And also, I think that the movement and reaction times of the enemies is way too high. Instead of increasing all that stuff, they should have added new mechanics. Like, have the Centurion just throw smoke in front of Banshees. Have the Guardians guard the Nemesis. Just simple mechanics that will make the game a lot more enjoyable and, I don't know, extend its survivability. I mean, this game's not going to live on forever, obviously.
It's not. No, it's definitely not.
And instead of adding new characters and shit like that, they should just add new mechanics to the game. That would make it so much better.
And also, a new enemy faction maybe would be nice. Although
collectors, man, that would be.
Do you think they could even do that though?
Absolutely, they have the models for them. The thing is, they're not going to add, like, let's say they're not going to add Hanar and Elcor. They're not going to add that because they have to make the models for them completely from scratch. So they're not going to make that. But the collectors, they have the models from them from the Prothean dude in single player, JumpinProductions. So they have the models, so they could easily make it. I mean,
and I would think that if they ever do come out with a collector enemy, it would probably be the hardest faction. Because if they put that boss from Mass Effect 2 in, that one that could fly, I don't even know the name of it, but the bug.
Dude, what about the dude that fucking threw out Shockwave? I can't remember his name.
I was like, someone asked, like, Skark? I don't know.
Yeah, Sidon or something. Something like that.
It was like a giant combination of a billion husks into one, like, mass. And that would be, I guess, like, its Ravager level enemy. But yeah, that thing would be a nightmare. Harbinger.
Imagine that on Platinum while 3 Phantoms are just...
Harbingers could be, like, the Phantoms. And, like, I would just be most afraid of the flying laser eye bug of death. Like, that thing could probably wreck you. The only problem, I think, with that thing is, like, how would it get into, like, buildings and into, like,
You know the Harvesters from Mass Effect 3?
Yeah.
The flying dudes?
Yeah.
Their models are in the game, so I tried adding them to the game while I was modding and stuff, because I used to do that. I used to mod this game. But I have since stopped because BioWare asked me kindly to. But
they BioWare actually directly got into contact with you over that?
Yeah, I've had some contact with the BioWare people. Because I openly tried to show people how to mod the game for the better, because when we released Platinum, I still think my Platinum mod is better than the official Platinum is. So I shared that stuff, like the Husk mods and all that shit, that was shared, so people could just download it and install it.
Yeah, that was definitely my first video I ever seen of yours, was the Left 4 Dead Mass Effect thing. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was actually the first build. I mean, I perfected it since that, so it's a lot more stable, and the thing was that many Husks would crash a lot of people's computers, so I had to change some stuff around, but... that was kind of fun. I mean, it was a nice break from... I mean, when you want to break in this game, you go play Gold now, because it's so chill compared to Platinum.
Oh, it really is. Like, I'll play, like, normally, if I'm playing a game, I'll play Platinum with my friends, but then if I'm playing with some people I don't really know too well, I'll just go play Gold, because I don't want to fail. Nobody wants to fail. Like... That's just what it is, and it's very easy to fail Platinum when you're playing with people who don't really know what they're doing.
It absolutely is, and when you're playing with people who think that they have to camp in Platinum because there's so much shit going on, I think that's like, I think that's the wrong thing to do in Platinum, to camp. The only reason I'd camp in Platinum is because of Banshees, because if you run around now, Banshees will kill you. That's the thing. They kind of encourage camping, which is the opposite of what they're supposed to do. Like, the Banshees are supposed to, like, encourage walking around the map as not to be caught by her.
How do you feel about the Demolisher in general?
I like the Demolisher. I don't know why there's an engineer with 2 nades. I don't know why, but I'm not going to question it either, just because homing grenades are probably the best grenades in the game. First I thought clusters were, and then arcs, but homing grenades are just insane if you spec them correctly.
Yeah, I know. Homing grenades are very, very amazing, but I don't like. I actually am not a big fan of them adding the Demolisher. My feelings about the Demolisher at first, before he ever came out, are now about the same. Where at first, like, I kind of liked the Demolisher. I thought he wasn't going to be. I thought he wasn't as overpowered as I thought he was going to be. But now, I feel that, like, the problem I have with him is that he promotes so much platinum camping that
Yeah,
the
that little
things,
room on Glacier, right?
yeah, the things you can do now on platinum to make it so easy, you could never do that on gold before. Like, because every map has certain areas or positions that would be great for just holding down and camping, but the downside is that you wouldn't have the ammo to do that. Now, all those places, yes, you do have the ammo, and
You know the balcony or whatever, the perch on Firebase London, the one everyone says
Yeah.
it's a trap, you shouldn't stay there.
right, yeah.
Try getting 4 people together with demolishers and just put up supply pylons on the entire walkway. Try to do that. It's the stupidest thing you're gonna do ever, because you're gonna spam nades forever, just running back and forth on the balcony, just spamming out nades, and you'll never run out of ammo. We did it, and none of us had to use thermal clips.
Wow.
And we didn't go to any ammo box, and all of us had 11 nades every single wave.
I mean, yeah, that's crazy. That's just how it is, though. Is like that's my only problem I have with the Demolisher is just the fact that he makes platinum like pretty easy if you just run around with 4 of him or 2 of him or 3 of him. It doesn't really matter as long as you have him for ammo and for just grenade spamming. Platinum is really not that challenging. So I think that if they could go back, I wish they would have never came out with him and just came out with the platinum, and then I would love to see people attempt platinum without that ability to camp and all that good stuff.
You know what I would love? If they actually made the Krogan like the Destroyer is right now, with the stagger proof and all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
Because
they've always needed to do that.
The Krogans so deserve it, and then they come out with a class that's human that can't be staggered. I mean, it's just beyond me. I don't know who makes up these classes and just adds these classes that are so obviously a lot better than most of the old classes. I don't know why they do that. Alongside the weapons, I mean, the Piranha, it's now the best shotgun in the game. I mean, its burst DPS is higher than the Claymore. Per shot, the Claymore still wins. But right now, it's just so much better than the Claymore is.
Well, and people make that argument that the Geth Piranha, the Geth Piranha build is the Geth Claymore build is just as good as the Geth Piranha build, which I do agree. Like you can take down a brute in one shot potentially with the Geth Infiltrator with the Claymore. The downside,
you have to hit him with a meat
Right.
shot. You can't hit any like metal part of him though.
exactly.
Which is kind of a downside.
Right. But the other thing about it is that with the Geth Piranha, though, you can take him down in like 2-3 shots. Well, about 3 shots, and then you could kill like 5 other enemies around him too in like one clip.
Yeah, I was going to
practically.
say that. The
Yeah.
people behind him are going to die just as fast. So
Right. So you just take out like everybody, and that's what makes it better. Honestly, it's just the ability to not only just take out something big, but to take out multiple other enemies very quickly.
yeah,
in
and
that
this
process.
hurts me. This hurts me because the Claymore has been my favorite ever since I saw it the first time around. I mean,
I love Claymore. It's one
I
of my
was a
favorite shots.
Vanguard in Mass Effect 2. I didn't even care to play any other class after trying the Vanguard in Mass Effect 2. It just ran around with the Claymore. I mean, that was just amazing. But with the Piranha out, I don't know. The Geth Infiltrator Piranha is just so much better right now.
It is. It's the best class in the game. Like, there's no question in my mind of that.
And they did try to nerf the Infiltrator, though. They did try.
Right. It's still, like, they didn't do a good job. They should have, I always thought if they were going to nerf the Infiltrator to just lower down its actual overall damage to, like, 50%. So it's 10% to start, 40% you can spec into, and then give the 40% for sniper rifles. So that'd be 90 for sniper rifles and 50% for everything else. I think if they do that, then it would be, if they would have done that, it would have been a lot better of a nerf overall, and not fuck with the time, because like that's kind of annoying that the duration of it.
Yeah, I guess the duration is kind of annoying, but let's say Adrenaline Rush. I would actually just want a or have the choice between evolutions so that my Adrenaline Rush only lasts like 2 seconds, because I don't want it for the extra damage. I just
Exactly.
want it for the free reload. I don't care about the damage.
Right, it would make the Claymore just amazing. Way more amazing.
Can you imagine having like 3 shots all the time, because thermal clips reload your gun as well, so shoot once, adrenaline rush, and then thermal clip, and you have 3 shots with the Claymore. That's just insane.
Right. Alright, well this video is winding down, as you can see. It's been a pretty awesome video, to be honest. But go ahead and tell everybody about your channel and the name and all that good stuff. And
Alright, so my YouTube name is Lacoca Nostradamus, and Jumpin will add a link in the description. I post Mass Effect, and I also do some other random games. Right now I'm playing Dead Space 2, so if you want to see Dead Space 2, then you should totally go check that out. I have 5 episodes out.
oh my god, you all got wrecked at the end.
We did, but we still got mission
success. There you go. So, but anyway, guys, definitely go and subscribe to him. He's an awesome dude, and you're not even English, right? You're American. You're from Norway, right?
That's right.
All right, well, that's what's up. Well, that's gonna be pretty much it. I hope everyone has a nice day, and like I said, go subscribe to him.